All right, everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing the final one disc challenge for the year before the big tournament with the Discmania P2X. Let's go. Alrighty, so you've probably seen this specific disc. If you remember the two speed versus 11 speed video, I threw this disc. I actually really like this disc. It flies a little bit like my cash that I currently have in the bag, but this could be a potential, maybe knocks the cash out. I don't know. But um, this disc will be in the one disc challenge, but depending on who it faces, I believe I'll throw the scores up for the previous ones. But I know the cash and the A5 had one under, and then I think the P3X had two or three under. I think, like I said, I'll have them all right here. But let's see, can the P2X finally, or not finally, but get a good spot? But hole 11, you know it, you love it. Straight ahead. See if we can make it work. Not going to ace, but it is right under the basket for one under. So let's go on hole 12. Alrighty, after a really good start with the P2X, we're now hole 12. See if we can make it work. Oh, nope, two inside. And really short. Let's go see if we can make it work. Oh, alrighty, after probably one of the worst throws so far in the one disc challenge, let's see if the P2X can possibly keep the streak going of birdies. So let's see. Nope. Alrighty, so let's go see, can they possibly stay for par, because that's still a little bit of a putt. So let's go. Alrighty, so far my putting with the P2X is not really off to a good start, but let's see if we can at least save it for par here. There we go. Alrighty, so P2X still in for one under, so let's go on to hole 13. Alrighty, hole 13, where most of these discs come to die, because I haven't birdied with any of them. I've come close. I think it was the A5 that I came close with, but let's see if the P2X can change that. Oh no. Whew, I am just not throwing well today. I got the first good throw, and then that was pretty much it. So let's go see if I would assume we could probably save it for par, because I think it's going to be very short and too wide. But let's go see. Alrighty, so I've thrown in from roughly about this distance on this very hole, just a little bit over there. Not with this disc, obviously, but the P2X really does need this one. But they at least have one birdie under their belt, so they could potentially take the number 2 seed. But we'll have to wait and see. Let's see how this one goes first. Oh, that would have been perfect if the one time I don't hang it out wide. Oh me. The one time I don't hang it out wide. All the other times I did, but the one time I don't get the birdie for. So that one's going to be in for par. So now let's go see if we can get the final birdie on hole 15 to see if we can get the stake higher for the P2X. So let's go. Alrighty, fourth and final hole. Need this one to possibly battle for. It would be cool to battle the P2X and the P3X. That would be cool. We'll have to kind of wait and see. Sorry for the dog in the background if you can hear him. But let's see. Hole 15. Let's make it work. Oh no. Well, P2X will most likely be in for par. So let's go see if maybe we can get a throw in. Alrighty. So I got the angle I wanted, just let it go way, way too early. I don't think I've ever been, I could be wrong, but I don't know if I've ever been this short on this hole. But let's see. Still, I've still got a decent putt at it, but I'm like, I haven't been putting well with the P2X today, so, and I've got some blims, so see if we can make this work. Oh, I feel like if I'd have gotten the height on it, that would have been perfect. Oh, well, so P3X obviously, but they had more. The P3X had more chances. I think, like I said, 2 or 3 under, and then all the other ones got 1 under. So the bracket, I'll throw the bracket up when we do it during Dismiss. We'll probably be right back here. I'm not 100% sure. Depends on how everything else goes, but we'll most likely be right back here. So who knows? Well, leave the comments down below of who you think is going to win, whether it's the P3X, the Cash, the A5, or the P2X. And like I said, leave comments down below of who you think is going to win, and we'll find out during Dismiss. So with all that being said, I'll see y'all on the course.